guys? Epic Outdoor Adventures. Brian Peacock back. We're going to tie some flies. Going fishing tomorrow with a new friend, Mr. Hank from Hank Outdoors. He has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check him out on that YouTube page. He does all kinds of fishing and hiking and things. A lot of stuff that I do. He fishes the same rivers and stuff, and he's pretty local. He only lives about 15 minutes from me. So I've never fished with Hank, and we're going to go out tomorrow morning, and I think we're going to go hit the East Fork. He's never fished the East Fork of the French Broad, so we're going to go down there. I'm going to show him the river. Hopefully we can get on. We've had a lot of rain. Rivers are up, and it's been pretty dang cold. It's been freezing outside at nighttime, and maybe low 50s, upper 40s in the daytime. Tomorrow is supposed to be around 50 degrees, and it'll be probably close to freezing in the morning. So this time of year, I really like to do a lot of streamer fishing for the big browns and the big rainbows. But I've got a new streamer rod, and I don't have my line yet, so not sure if I'm going to be doing any of that, but we might touch on it a little bit. But being that the water levels are up, they might be a little dingy a little bit, and we're going to use some squirmy worms tomorrow. They're great to use in the flooded water, and especially when it stains up a little bit. Naturally, the worms come out in the rain. They get washed into the river, and trout love to eat worms. So squirmy worms just resemble a worm, basically, just bright colors to attract them. So we're going to tie a squirmy worm. I know I have squirmy worms on my page already, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. But some people don't like them. Some fly fishermen really don't like squirmies. They call them trash flies, and they're not a true fly as far as fur, thread, and feathers. It is rubber synthetics, kind of like this stuff here. So just like rubber bands. Here's some purple, green, squirmy material. Some green, and I got some just different colors, orange. I got some black too in there, but today we're not using the squirmy material that I buy at the fly tying shop. All right, I'm just going to turn this around to you and show you what that is. All right, so you can see $5 it costs for this little pack of squirmy material. Alright, now I have tied a few out of here, but not many, and so $5 just for that little bit of stuff. So here it's basically the same thing, okay, but it's on a circle. Alright, you see that? And this here I got from the local grocery store, and they have the little bubblegum machines for the kids when you walk in the store. This is there, and it comes with this as well. Alright, and these are 75 cents in the bubblegum machine. Alright, and this actually goes on like so. It's a little stretched out because my kids have been playing with it, but it went on like that, and it was just something to play with. Really stretchy material. So for 75 cents at the local grocery store, we pick up all of this squirmy material for 75 cents. Alright, so it's just about almost as much as is in that bag. They're not as long as the ones in the bag, but you can cut these off, and we can get one fly off of each one of these things. So look, there's probably 20-25 flies right there, and we can also use this as well. Alright, so there's a bunch of flies just for 75 cents in a bubblegum machine at the local grocery store. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I am just going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut this like so. I'm just going to cut one of these off there. Alright, and I'm going to leave that little flat flap right there that's on the back. because that little flat flap will kick and like a little tail when the currents hit it. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Now I have a size 10. This is a size 10, 320, it's the number. Size 10, it's a competition hook, and it's a scud pupa hook, so it's kind of a bent hook, and it is barbless. It's a competition hook, so it is barbless. Makes it a lot easier unhooking fish and unhooking your fingers too, if that's it ever happened. So I'm going to keep that flat part in the back. We're going to take this front part up here, alright, and I'm just going to put it right up. Now I'm going to leave this stick up off of here just a tad, so this isn't hanging too far off the back of that hook. If you have too far hanging off, trout will tend to nip at that tail. Follow it as it's coming through the water. They'll nip at that tail and they'll miss that hook a lot of times. So I like to shorten that tail up just a little bit, enough to where it still wiggles, but just enough to shorten it up a little bit. Now this squirmy material is very soft, and it's rubber, like a synthetic rubber latex kind of material. It almost reminds me of the rubber worms for bass fishing. But I put just 2 loose wraps. We're going to do a couple loose wraps in here, just so keep it right there on the top. And I'm going to come and pull this back, and we're going to go in front just to lock it down, about 3 or 4 turns. Then I'm going to come back over to here, and we'll just do a couple wraps down. Like so. Just a couple wraps, just like that. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some, where is my dubbing box? I haven't got all my stuff out yet, but we're going to go into the dubbing box, all different colored dubbings, natural and synthetics. This here doesn't matter because we have a big tungsten bead on the front of this hook to really weigh it down and get it down to the bottom. We want this at the bottom or very close to the bottom. And especially in this up, when the river's up and it's in stronger currents, we need to use a little stronger materials. So I'm just going to put on some of this peacock colored. We're going to do peacock colored green. It's a ice dubbing. And I'm just going to wrap the center of that over a few times, just like so. Come back up, wrap, and I'm going to tie off. Once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. I'm just doing half hitches. I do not use whip finishes. I just don't need them. I don't use any glue because I just use them until they fall apart. And normally I can catch 10 to 20 fish on one of these flies if I don't lose it. And that's it. That's it right there. Done. You're done with that fly. That's how fast it takes. And I sat here and talked to you guys. So it literally takes about a minute to tie one of these flies, and then you're done. So there it is, the squirmy worm fly with a tungsten bead made with a size 10 competition hook. This thing is deadly on stocked trout, freshly stocked trout, or in rivers that have flood levels, dingy, muddy water. These can work really well, almost like San Juan worms. So give them a try, guys. All right. appreciate you watching. Remember, subscribe to the channel. It's the only way this thing grows. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and I almost have 300 videos within a year. So I started this channel a year ago, and we have almost 300 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, make it 300, man. Come on, get us up to the 300 level. I'm going to do a giveaway here. I think I'm going to give away a box of flies. So we'll be talking about that in a different video, but keep a lookout for that. If you haven't subscribed for that, subscribe for the giveaway at least, alright, because somebody that is not subscribed to the channel will not be able to win the giveaway. Alright, so tell your friends, subscribe. I'm going to do some more fly tie-in videos for you here in a minute, so these all will be uploaded in separate videos. Appreciate you guys. Squirmy worm, like it or not, it's a damn good fish catcher. Give them a try. We'll see you next time.